And this is going to be a story
about Juliette and Jonah.
No, this one's a...
About Juliette and Daddy.
No, you said you wanted about Juliette and a unicorn.
Oh yeah, this is a story about Juliette and the unicorn.
Okay. And this story is going to be called Sparkle the Unicorn
Sparkle the unicorn.
and the Silly Storm.
And the silly storm.
Once upon a time, in a meadow full of flowers, there lived a unicorn called
Sparkle.
Sparkle. But he wasn't just any unicorn.
No.
In fact, it was a she, and she had the most colourful tail in the whole world.
And she wanted to play with Juliette.
She did. And what did her tail look like? What colour?
A rainbow.
Rainbow. Yes, it was striped. And whenever she wagged it, little sparkles would fly out all over the air. And she loved running around and playing with butterflies and Juliette. And what else did she like to play with?
She wanted to, and Jonah.
And
Don't forget was the back of me and Hogan goes out to me.
Okay. And then once.
And don't forget Clifford was there.
Okay, Clifford. Anyone else?
And Belle.
Yeah, we'll just have tons of people. That'll take me about 10 hours to animate. Maybe it's just Jonah and Juliette and Clifford. And what about that bunny rabbit from the last story? Is that there too?
Yeah.
Because he's a silly bunny rabbit.
Yeah.
And then one sunny afternoon, Sparkle was having a great time bouncing around the flowers like boingy, boingy, boingy. What noise did Sparkle make when Sparkle was jumping around?
Wahoo! That's so fun!
Come back down. Okay. But Sparkle heard a big noise in the sky. What was the noise?
Thunderstorm.
And what did it sound like?
Whoa!
Oh my god, that's scary. Oh no, said Sparkle, blinking her big unicorn eyes. A storm is coming. She wasn't scared of storms, but she wasn't a big fan of getting her rainbow tail all wet, so she decided to run over to the biggest tree she could find and hide underneath it. Then the storm got a little bit strange. Instead of raining raindrops, it started raining...
I'm thinking... I know! Thunderstorm!
thunderstorms, and the rain was coming down harder and harder, and also in the rain was sweeties. Lots of sweets, like jelly beans, all coming down from the sky, and as they hit the floor, they went blink plonk, blink plonk, blink plonk, blink plonk. And Sparkle laughed and said, well, this is new. And what did Juliette say?
I don't know. Let's see what happening.
Yeah, let's see what's happening. That's what I always say. And just when she thought she couldn't get any sillier, the clouds started making the weirdest noises. They started going honk, honk. So Sparkle looked up and honk. There was ducks flying, going honk.
That's funny.
And on the back of one of the ducks was the silly bunny rabbit. Anyway, the wind kept on swirling around. They all jumped on Sparkle's back.
Yeah.
And Sparkle ran into a house, and they locked the door as the storm got worse and worse. And the wind was picking up so much that they started to feel the house shake. And then it shook a bit more, and then it lifted up off the ground and started to blow into the sky, spinning around and around. we're in the sky, said Sparkle. And what did Juliette say?
Oh dear, let's go somewhere else.
But we can't, we're in the house, what are we going to do?
Oh, Juliette gets her phone out of the house and they ring for Supergirl and she lifted the house heavy and they.
And Supergirl likes helping us out of these stories quite a lot, doesn't she?
Yeah.
She's very good. So Supergirl grabbed the house and started moving it back down towards the ground. And they saw all the birds that were flying around and struggling, and even some butterflies were up in the sky. And then suddenly they were in a whirlwind. And they were spinning round and round. They all jumped on Sparkle's back. And then Sparkle was going to fly out of the whirlwind, but Sparkle needed some super power. What was it? A fart. And went flying out of the whirlwind with everybody on Sparkle's back. And then finally, with a gentle pop, they landed in the middle of the meadow, safe and sound. And they all stood up, and they all felt a little bit sick after spinning around so many times. But they all fell on the ground and started laughing. And they decided they should celebrate, because they all were so happy. And how did they celebrate?
They went, Dad, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you.
Did they have fireworks?
Yes, fireworks.
And what else? Maybe balloons?
Yeah. And cake and cookies and soup and milkshake and some cookie and some lamb and some poop and lemon and some glitter and some caramel and the color and the
And the unicorn said, I would love a banana, please, Juliette.
and banana.
So Juliette got the banana and went over to Sparkle and gave Sparkle the banana. But then Sparkle was about to eat the banana and realised it was a lemon again. And Sparkle took a lemon! Stupid Sparkle! The end. Is that a good story?
Yeah.
Wasn't a very good one, actually, was it?
No.